Today we're here for two reasons. To announce the results of Project Compass, a major investigation into a series of high-end residential break-and-enters across Toronto, and to help reunite more than 2,500 recovered items to their rightful owners. As a result of this investigation, officers arrested 3 individuals, laid 150 charges, and recovered thousands of items believed to have been stolen during these offenses. A dedicated webpage has been created with photographs of the property recovered. If you believe an item is yours, you can submit a claim through this website at projectcompass.tps.ca. This investigation began in September of 2025 after investigators identified a series of break-and-enter offenses targeting condominium units believed to contain cash, gold, luxury watches, jewelry, coins, and other high-value property. Investigators conducted a detailed review of surveillance footage and quickly identified a pattern. Through this work, they linked an additional 8 to 10 occurrences dating back to May of 2025, as well as a primary suspect using evidence obtained at one of the crime scenes. Further investigative work identified additional suspects and associates, revealing a network of offenders responsible for these offenses, not just in Toronto, but across the greater Toronto area. After months of investigative work, officers executed 5 criminal code search warrants on March 27, 2026 at residences and addresses connected to the accused. These searches resulted in the seizure of disguises, break-in tools, stolen property, and a vehicle believed to have been used in the commission of the offenses. As a result of the coordinated operational plan, officers arrested 3 individuals, laid 150 charges, including conspiracy to commit an indictable offense, disguised with intent, break and enter, and possession of proceeds of crime. Investigators also uncovered a secondary component of this operation involving a pawn shop in the Queen Street West and Church Street area, Queen Street East. We alleged stolen property was being trafficked through this business and converted into cash. As a result of the search warrants that were executed at this location, investigators recovered more than 2,500 items, including jewelries, watches, coins, cash, and precious metals that you can see here. This property is believed to be worth between $1 and $1.5 million. We want to return these items to their owners. Many of these items are of high value, and some may even be family heirlooms. As mentioned, members of the public can view photographs of recovered property by visiting our dedicated website. This is an ongoing investigation. We do believe that there are more victims, and as more are identified, additional charges will be laid. If you have information that may assist our investigators, please come forward and contact police.
How many occurrences do you say that they've been charged with?
So far, we've identified 21 in Toronto and 8 to 10 in another jurisdiction.
So there are the items that have been recovered. Are there items that you think have been sold off and will be unable to be recovered?
It's a possibility that some of the stolen property hasn't been recovered. But that's the whole point of being here, is to introduce the website for our victims or potential other victims to just view the website and identify the property.
Just trying to get a sense of the scale of how much was stolen.
Yeah.
Perhaps could be larger.
It could be.
Do we have any idea how much was sold off? How much property that was stolen?
We estimated during the investigation to be over $1 million of property stolen.
You said there were a number of properties, but can you give us an idea of how many? You said condos were targeted. Was it one condo building in particular?
I can tell you that there's 21 victims and multiple condos throughout various neighborhoods throughout the city.
And all condos? Always a condo building?
I believe so. They're all condos.
Was the pawn shop owner one of the arrested?
The pawn shop owner? No, he hasn't been arrested yet.
So you don't believe that he was involved in this, maybe taking a cut, nothing like that? It was just the items were moving through the pawn shop?
Again, this is part of the ongoing investigation, so I'm not going to make any comments about that.
So how can pawn shop owners, is there advice for pawn shop owners about, you don't always know where these things are coming from that you're doing business with?
Well, they have to do their due diligence when they purchase property. They know the rules, they know what the bylaw is and the legislation is and what they need to do. He's part of the investigation, and I anticipate that he may be facing charges in the near future.